Okay. Introverted people need quiet to concentrate. They are self-aware, they're reflective, take time making decisions, they feel comfortable being alone. That is so true. Ooh, this is interesting. Introverts would rather listen and keep nodding. Not really. As an introvert, I don't want to make the conversation awkward. That's like my biggest fear. If I start talking to someone and it's like, we have nothing in common, how the fuck am I gonna get out of this? I feel like extroverts, they actually like the unpredictability of certain interactions. I definitely like a balance. What is an extrovert? This is so fucking messed up. For introverts, they tell you that they're shy people. But for extroverts, they're outgoing and overly expressive. What the fuck? If you're an introvert, like, are you kidding me? They're already assuming that we're shy. I'm so mad at this. Anyways.
We brought together 7 extroverts.
I'm an extrovert. 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 I am an extrovert.
I already have assumptions. I feel like I know who's the extrovert for sure.
I'm an extrovert.
I didn't really believe the first guy. I think he's an introvert. I don't know.
I'm an extrovert.
Ooh, she has like such a sweet voice. Like, I am an extrovert. You know, like so light and soft. No, I don't know. I'm not gonna say anything yet.
An extrovert.
Oh, so Alaya, I hope I'm saying Alaya. Her name, I think that she's definitely an extrovert so far.
An extrovert.
I think Ala is an extrovert.
An extrovert.
Oh, I think Zed is an extrovert too.
An extrovert.
Oh, Alicia is definitely an extrovert. Like,
Am an extrovert.
if she's not an extrovert, she's definitely good at faking it.
1 is an introvert. If the group discovers who the liar is, they'll split a cash prize. If the liar survives, they win the entire prize. Who is the odd one out?
First thought that comes to your head when you think about what an extrovert is.
Meeting new people.
Yes.
You give off
Yeah, because we like get energy from being with people.
Yeah.
So, yeah, like literally
Also,
gain
not the same as talkative. There are some introverts who talk a lot.
Also extroverts, they don't.
Is that kind of
Yeah, I agree with that. I feel like extroverts are able to verbalize things better just because they are used to having to like speak in front of a crowd. Meanwhile, introverts will have a harder time concising things together, just like I am now. Both of them are capable of like talking for long periods of time. It's just differently how they receive the energies while they're interacting.
was like overcompensating a little bit? Maybe, I don't know. It was just a lot of energy.
I think it's valid to realize that you need to have a balance though as an extrovert.
Yeah.
You're not
I think what a lot of people don't
Yeah.
realize is you can also need to take a step back.
I don't always need to be social.
Yeah.
I'm so confused. Like, I have no idea.
bad mood, and like it doesn't mean that I'm an introvert.
Yeah.
It just means that I'm a human being.
Yeah. All fluctuate.
Or like, do y'all ever like just like kind of you can just reflect energy from other people?
Yeah.
Like it's easier, at least for me, it's
Yeah.
easier to just reflect energy.
Yeah.
Brian, I thought he was either introverted or on a blurry line of extrovert to introvert.
He seemed like he was acting a little bit.
Okay, no, I think they're all acting a little bit. I feel like they're all exaggerating it or like changing a little of who they are naturally.
Can lead a group isn't always talking the most.
Already?
Wow, guys.
Anyone have the answer? Because I don't know. Please help me. Again, there's a difference between being shy and being introverted. It's not the same thing, but it can come in one. For some reason, the girl with the pink, not on the right, but like in the middle, like next to the tall guy, her voice, like I'm telling you, like her voice from the beginning, I would probably vote her out.
And I was like, Allah didn't talk?
She was the quietest in the group. I thought maybe she was just kind of like cutesy and quiet.
Yeah. Ellie, that's her name.
We counted all the votes, and we have a tie. The tie is between Zed and Brian. Each of you is going to get 30 seconds to state your case.
Funny.
I don't think Brian is an introvert. Well, okay, hold
I
on.
get a little nervous in the beginning, but I like to feel people out first, and then I start like getting energy. But I felt a lot of energy.
I think Brian is just like a very calm person. I've never met an extrovert that's calm. This is hard. I don't think either of them should leave, but okay. If I had to decide, yeah, I guess I'll take Brian. Kick him out.
A lot, and we did talk over each other a lot. So, I mean, okay. But I'm very outgoing, very fun.
Okay, that didn't convince me. Yeah, I'm very outgoing and very fun. Like, who the fuck says that when they're fun? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm very outgoing, I'm very fun. You know, like with that very light voice. Like, no, I just think that was kind of awkward. Like,
Super extroverted. Literally 100%. I'm an ENTJ on the Myers-Briggs, and I love talking to people all the time, literally planning on getting all your phone numbers after the show because we should hang out. Usually the show votes off the most like stereotypical person first, so I was trying to not be like super bubbly, but I like love
yeah, he looks like an extrovert. Zed.
Zed could have been overcompensating, but he did seem very assertive in how he felt about himself.
Yeah. Definitely Ellie and Brian, maybe.
I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
I'm sorry.
It's fine. Girl. Like, honestly, I was just at a low energy spot. I was feeling it out. And so I was like, okay, whatever.
So I wanted to talk about the elimination.
See, right? He's very confusing. I would think that it's between Brian, if that's how you say his name, and Ellie, because her voice is so like, and she's so quiet and stuff. But I mean, some people just like take a long time opening up. But I don't know. I think it's her.
I think, and then I want all of us to do that too, if that's okay.
Yeah.
I don't think he was the mole. I thought you were the mole, and I voted for Zed because I felt like he was just overcompensating.
I definitely wasn't overcompensating. If anything, I was undercompensating.
But you were the one out of the group that was really overexcited, and I just was like, he did stand out.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like everyone actually is trying to over. Sorry, I just saw her, like, her shirt, how it's like sweaty, like, underneath. I'm not making fun of her. I'm just saying, like, she's either nervous because she's in the show, or she's nervous because she's actually the introvert, or she's just hot because of the light on her. You know what? No, I'm not gonna say that. She doesn't seem like an introvert to me. No. She's an extrovert.
I voted for you, not.
Oh,
I'm sorry, it was so confusing.
It's okay.
I could not hear anybody talking. There were like two people that stood out, but you're just like.
Are you not seeing what I'm seeing? Like, it's okay. One thing that I have not seen is someone that's an extrovert with shyness together. I don't think you can be shy and an extrovert at the same time. That's just very, very contradictory.
Cute and sweet, and I was.
You're so cute.
You just, do you not see her? It's like, you're so cute. Like, I think it's Ellie.
Who did you vote for?
You. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I said I'm sorry.
Okay.
I didn't know anyone, so I just had to choose someone. I'm so sorry.
So hurt. If you don't know, it's because you're an introvert and you know that you're the mole.
I wasn't sure because he gave a very convincing answer during
Honestly,
the round.
yeah.
But then you went up to speak, and dude, I'm gonna be honest, you just seem like a genuinely very nice guy. If I were extroverted, I'd want to get everyone's phone number. I'd be like, hell yeah, man.
Did he just say if I were extroverted? Did he just give it away? Stop throwing me off. This is already hard enough. This guy now is saying that if I were extroverted, if you didn't know, everyone's here is supposed to claim that they're extroverted. Alex or Ellie. Fuck. Alex, maybe it's Alex.
Oh, that's weird because maybe he's slipping up right now. Maybe he is an introvert, and so that's why he said if I were.
Oh, she got
We have like 6 minutes
should do like a
left.
question.
So I was thinking,
Yeah.
So if he wanted to go first, and then you want to go next?
Yeah.
Do you have a specific like question?
I have a question, yeah.
Okay.
Because she took the lead, she seemed very assertive, very sure of herself, and that felt to me like she was just doing everything she could to throw suspicion off of herself.
He could have accidentally contradicted himself. He wasn't an extrovert, but also he might have accidentally told the truth. I have to say though, seeing their interactions, I would still stick with Ellie, but just because he slipped up, then it's obviously him.
Let's do his hobbies.
Okay. I like that.
Can I go first? So, what do I do as hobbies? Okay. So, let's see. I'm an actor. So no way. So like, you know, like.
Set himself up right there. I mean, you same wavelength.
We have to be extroverted.
Well, because I was gonna say, I actually didn't want to say I was an actress because I was worried they would plan to see that they're like, oh, she's faking. But I'm not just on stage, I'm actually a filmmaker.
She started talking about acting because I brought up acting. She seemed to get very defensive and she avoided eye contact.
I feel like they're about to interrogate each other. Really? What have you produced? What's your favorite play?
Love going to the ocean. I play the ukulele.
Awesome. Nice.
And like I'm in sales, so.
Nice.
like that just.
I don't think she's talked much either, but I don't think she's the introvert. She's the one that would know the most because she's been the most observant here. No, I think it's Alex because he gave it away, but because of how they interact and stuff, I would have thought that it was Ellie. I will still say that till the end. If it's not Alex, it's Ellie.
I actually have all mine in C's. Christ, coffee, cycling, computers, cameras, and chess.
Alliteration moment.
Those all sound like introverted hobbies. If you noticed, they're all hobbies that are indoors. Computers, cameras, chess is 101, coffee is a very like me time thing. Like I don't want to say like, oh no, basketball is definitely like an extroverted hobby. To me that's like saying like, oh okay, so like basketball is definitely like a guy sport. Like no, those are things that, you know, you're behind something, you're not actually the one that's like in the spotlight. Coffee, you can do that, you know, while you're like relaxing. Computer, something that you do by yourself. Cameras, like usually people that work with cameras don't really like being on camera, but then again, he's on camera right now. These are throwing me off. Okay, I don't think he's an introvert.
I work at a trampoline park right now. You can't work there if you can't handle kids, teens, adults. But my hobbies, I love being outdoors. I'm a Disney fanatic. So when I go to Disneyland and I see birthday pins, I literally go up to random people and I say happy birthday.
I am contradicting myself over and over again. Every time someone takes a turn, I have doubts. Imagine me taking a test and I'm like A. Oh no, it's B. Oh no, it's actually D. Oh no, actually back to A. Like the way she's saying it, I would say she's an introvert. I just don't see her as a person that would be like, hey guys.
Are their occupations and their hobbies like really giving us the information we need?
So if I can plug something really quick, because everyone's talking about job and I'm in the same mind. I teach little kids how to code and I have to deal with them all the time.
I do filmmaking, but I'm also a mediator.
He helps kids code.
Build-A-Bear.
Again, being an introvert doesn't deter you from talking to people. It just drains you. Doesn't mean that you don't enjoy people's company. It just means that you need some space after to recharge for the next day, for the next interaction. Any introvert could literally have any of these jobs and they'll be like, fine. I think it's irrelevant what they do for a job.
Photographer now, but I used to work at Apple Retail for 3 years.
Ooh,
Give me your number, let's go fast.
Big air, a trampoline park.
We counted all the votes and we have a tie.
Oh my god.
Oh, another one?
The tie is between Aaliyah and Ellie.
What?
You guys are gonna get 30 seconds each to tell us your most extroverted experience.
So first of all, when I was taking the Myers-Briggs personality test, I scored a 99% in the extroverted category. Second of all, the big extrovert experience was 2 weeks straight in Guatemala with a big group of people. We did things nonstop. It was so fun. Also, I have plans right after this and I'm gonna hang out with people immediately after this.
So I told you guys I have a remote job. So we don't get to ever see each other in person. Even the people that live close by, we just don't hang out too often. One of our coworkers who lives in Oregon came in for 2 weeks and he was in town and I literally brought everyone together. I was the one to bring everyone to my house. And then on top of that, I'm just laid back, guys, but I'm for sure extroverted. That's all I gotta say.
Introverts can have friends and be the one to initiate things. They won't be as inclined to throw a party as an extrovert. I feel like a small get-together is fine, but I don't think she's the most introverted one that I've seen. Again, Alex fucked up. He gave something away. No one else pointed this out except for Ellie, by the way.
I'm such an extrovert, but good luck, besties.
Her tone. I'm not convinced. I feel like, you know who I would think? The girl with the short hair, the salmon dress. If she is the introvert, I would be really, really surprised because she's doing really good. Every time she speaks with energy. And I just feel like people that are introverted speak with kind of low energy, not you know, I just can't find a better word for it.
So sad. I really wanted to be able to win this. I wasn't the biggest personality, but also I was able to talk, so maybe they just voted me because I was just kind of in the middle.
Please raise your hand if you still have doubt and want to continue playing the game.
I would say okay, so the introvert wouldn't want to raise their hand, but if they were the only one to not raise their hand, then the others would suspect so maybe if the person's still in here, then they will be I had doubts.
Extremely extroverted that you do at work.
You don't understand this. Okay, when you're a director, you are literally in charge of everything. You're holding the strings on every single person. You need to make sure everyone's doing what they're supposed to be doing. You need to make sure everyone's safe. It's crazy and insane. And a lot of people, I think, they think because you're behind the camera, it means that you don't want to be seen, you don't want to be in the spotlight. But
Usually people that are behind the camera don't want to be in the spotlight. Usually.
I voted for her because she seemed like she was voting for me.
Maybe she's just, it's all for show.
We have a tie.
Yeah.
Tie is between Allah and Alia.
I think I will eliminate Alia.
We're gonna now go into a
But I do think the mole is out if it's not Alex.
round of votes.
I honestly don't.
Nah, dude. Yeah,
This game.
you're bad.
I was surprised.
Dang, like, you're wrong. Like,
Yeah, I don't think she's an introvert.
Is it you?
Okay. I'm surprised. One, I'm surprised that they did not eliminate Alex when he fucked up, but I'm more surprised that it wasn't Aaliyah. And then the last girl I just left, she seems very low-key, but she seems like very confident. Aaliyah, I just did not think she was extroverted.
Why didn't y'all raise your hands?
Is it you or is
No,
it
'cause
Alex?
I really thought it wasn't.
Is it you or is it Alex?
I had a feeling. Something felt off.
It's not Alex? Fuck! Okay, shit, now I'm surprised. Ooh, is it the girl with salmon? Or is it Allah?
Will the introvert please step forward and reveal yourself in 3, 2, 1?
I knew it.
Oh no! Oh my god. Why is the one that will surprise you the most? Oh my god, I said it. Alicia is definitely an extrovert. Like,
I am an extrovert.
if she's not an extrovert, she's definitely good at faking it.
You are correct, sir.
She was so good. She was really good.
I did not know. I'm sorry. I thought it was you.
What was I saying the whole time? What was I saying? You or you? You did. Because if I rose my hand, you guys tied me. Very upset. I'm not gonna lie.
Hey, Ola, by the way, you know, like, she had like such like a I thought it was like a low energy. All of a sudden she's like, God, I told you. You should have been like that from the beginning. Well, I mean, they didn't eliminate her, but still, like, it was very confusing.
Because I knew I was right.
I felt so bad because we were making friends, but I felt really good that I won. When I was a little girl, I was an extrovert. I hated being by myself. And around 14, I noticed that I no longer enjoyed being in groups anymore.
For me, how it happened, being an introvert, we divided like the whole school in two. I was the leader of one group, and then the other girl, Laura, was the leader of the other group. She was a mean little girl. We had a big conflict in school because like we both liked the same guy. Like, I liked my best friend and she wanted my best friend. Laura, for some reason, caught on. She noticed that I liked them. You know how you see bullies like in movies and they like, I don't know, they want to put your head in the toilet? She was that type of bully. She was really bad. That was the reason why I made like the other group, because it was like, okay, now we won't stand for this. Like, let's stand up for ourselves. Obviously, Laura's group knew that they were fighting for like the guy's attention, but my group, we were just fighting back type thing. It was such like a movie back then. I was definitely very extroverted then because I was very confident that people had my back pretty much. But then I moved to Florida when my parents separated, and that was hard because I was naive to having to dress a certain way or having to have certain things to impress anybody, because that's not what my school was before, coming from that and like everyone having each other's backs, and then going to a place where like everyone's so cutthroat and just so not friendly. Like, I was not used to that. That definitely impacted how I interact with people after. I feel like I more like had to become accustomed to being an introvert because, you know, you had to be okay with being alone. Doesn't mean that I was okay with not having friends. I just wasn't okay with me not being okay with like not being alone. So that's why I became accustomed, and at the end of the day I became an introvert because I was kind of like forced into my shell. The introversion sort of like hindered the part of me that was wishing to meet new people. So I would never ever try to like step out and do anything outside of my comfort zone because I was just like, no, we're not moving from here. I'm still an introvert. I'm so used to it by now. I don't think I can fucking like get accustomed again to become an extrovert. At least I can talk to like everyone now. I enjoy talking to people. I just need some rest after I've been with friends. But yeah, that's how she became an introvert, and this is the story of how I became an introvert. So
in the same way that introversion does not correlate all the time with social anxiety or being shy. Extroversion does not mean that we never get nervous. As an extrovert, I'm sending love to all the introverts. Make your money, queen.
No, lunch is on me, you guys.
That's interesting because I did think that they never got nervous. I really did. That's an interesting point.
Yay! No, seriously, this is gonna buy so many books. I swear to God.
She's such an introvert, man. Alright, so I had to put the light closer to my face now because it's about to die. Like, it truly is about to die now. So please hit the like button, subscribe, and hit the notification bell if you want to see more videos like this. I will see you next week. Adios, amores.